Okay, so this is the inside of ClickFunnels, and as you guys can probably tell right now, I'm super excited to show this to you. And before we get started, like if you were here in my office right now, and let's say you had hired me for consulting, the first thing we would do is we'd sit in front of a huge whiteboard and we map out what your sales funnel was going to look like. Now, obviously, you're not here in my office, unfortunately, but I want to pretend like we are. So what I did is I actually went ahead before and I mapped out what a typical sales funnel kind of looks like. So it starts here with the lead magnet, where you're going to go and get somebody's name and their email address, and then you transition over to a core offer. So that could be your product, your service, whatever it is you're selling. From there, we move over to our order form where they actually take the credit card in. Then from there, we've got our upsell, and then we have our thank you pages. So that's kind of a typical 5-step sales funnel that you can build really easily here inside of ClickFunnels. So the first step here when you're ready to create your sales funnel is you click on the button. The big orange button says add new funnel. So you click on that and it's going to pop up and give you the ability to create different types of funnels. So you could have funnels where you collect email addresses, or if you want to generate leads for your company, you create those kind of funnels. Or we have funnels that sell products, or we have funnels where you can do actual webinars. So if I click on the webinar button here, for example, it'll give me the ability where I can choose 2 different types of webinars. I can do a live webinar where I integrate with like GoToWebinar, or I can do an automated webinar replay, which are kind of cool. Or I come back here if I want to sell a product, I choose that one. And there's different ways you can sell a product online. You can do it through a typical sales funnel, kind of like the one up above, or a product launch funnel, or if you want to do a membership site as well. So the funnel up here we kind of mapped out is a sales funnel. So I'm going to choose sales funnel. I click on that button, and then I just got to give this funnel a name. So I'm going to call it demo funnel, just so that I can find it. I'm just going to tag this one demo, and I click on build funnel. And when I do that, in the background, ClickFunnels will go and build all of the pages in this funnel. So I got squeeze page, my sales page, my order form, my confirmation page, my thank you pages. Now you see this is kind of the sales funnel right here, and it's pretty similar to the one up top, right? But the reality is sometimes you're going to have different things in your sales funnels. It might not be exactly the same way that we give you in this template. Like for example, here we've got a squeeze page, then we have a sales page, then we have an order form, but we don't have an order confirmation page, right? So in this one, I'm just going to delete it because I don't need that step here. So I delete that page. But you notice we have a thank you page here, but I'm missing a page, right? I'm missing the OTO, the one-time offer. I'm missing the upsell. So because that page is not here, I'm going to add that page back in. So I'm going to come right here and type in OTO. So this is my upsell page. I'll create a funnel step, and now it'll add an upsell page here into that funnel, and I can kind of drag and drop and put it in the right space. So the first thing I do is I build the structure of the funnel to make sure it maps the structure we have kind of mapped out on the whiteboard. Now I'm going to go into each individual page now and design the pages. So first is the squeeze page. So I pick the squeeze page, and I got to pick what kind of template I want. There's tons of templates in here. Every day we're adding new designs and a whole bunch of just really cool things. So you can pick any template you like, or it's also really, really, really easy to build one from scratch. But for this example, I'm just going to pick one of these pages right here. So I'll pick this one. It's kind of cool. I click on select template, and it'll make this my actual squeeze page. So now I've got a squeeze page that looks awesome. It looks amazing. Now I need to come in here and actually edit it. Now you can see here on the dashboard, it shows me how many people visited the website, how many contacts we've gotten, what our conversion rates are. And so you see at really quick glance exactly what's happening in this funnel. Or you can click right here and you can actually set up a split test as well. In the past, it was really difficult to set up split tests here in marketing online, but now it's so simple. I click on a button, it either clones the page and I can make a split test really quick, or I can design a whole entire new page from scratch. All right, so now I dive into the editor. Now, this is where I actually edit the page, and this is so simple. You'll see that it's just kind of clicking and dragging and dropping. And so the first step here is I'm going to change the headline. So I'm typing my headline. I'm going to type in "Get my cool thing now." So boom, there's my headline. And I can make it bigger or smaller if I want. And that's kind of simple, right? Most page editors can do that, but check out what most page editors can't do. I can grab this, and let's say I want to move it. I can just drag it. I can drop it, and boom, that fast it moves to a whole new spot. Isn't that awesome? And I can come here, I can change the size, and I can make it look a little bit better. Okay, but not only can I drag and drop things, I can also add things really easily. So if I hover over anything, I click on this little plus button, it gives me the ability to add a whole bunch of stuff. I can add headlines and images and videos and buttons and countdown clocks and Facebook shares and sign up forms and tons and tons and tons of elements I can add in just seconds. I can add progress bars, like it's crazy, all the cool things I can add. So I'm gonna add a video really quick. I click on video and boom, that fast, there's a video on the page. Wasn't that simple? I didn't need to hire a programmer. I just clicked on a button and boom, there's a video now. Now, if you want, I can rearrange the size of this page. I'm going to make this one a little wider. Okay, it looks a little goofy right now, so let me change a couple things. Maybe if I change, I'm going to add 2 columns here, and I'm going to drag and drop this video to the left-hand column. Now that looks kind of cool. And I'm going to drag that form up there, and now quick, I'm making this page look however I want. So I'm going to change the headline a little bit. I'll make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to change this right here. And do you guys see how simple this is? Like I'm just clicking around, changing things until it looks awesome, and then boom, there you go, there's my page. Okay, so now the page is done. Maybe I'm not in love with the background color, so I can really quickly click up here, go on background settings, and I can change out the background. I can put in an entirely different image. I can put in a video back there if I want. I can do a bunch of really cool things just by clicking a couple buttons on my mouse. So I'm gonna add this image right here, and boom, check out how awesome that page looks now. That is now my own squeeze page that I designed with no techie guys, no programmers, no nothing. Now I'm gonna come and add a couple other cool things to show you how easy it is. I'm gonna add a progress bar. And check it out, I added a progress bar. Does that look cool? Now I can also come back and let's say I want to move the progress bar. I can drag it, I can drop it, and there you go. I'm going to add a countdown clock. Countdown clocks are one of my favorite things to increase conversions. So I'm going to add a countdown clock right here, and check it out. There's a countdown clock now. Now that page literally took me, what, 2 or 3 minutes to build, and it's finished. Now I'm going to come back in here and go to page number 2, which is my sales page. And I do the same thing on the sales page as on the squeeze page. I come scroll through here, I find a template that I love the design of, I pick it, and then I log in and I just edit it. Like that's it, you guys. You find a template you love, you select it, you log in, you edit it, you drag, you drop, you click around, and boom, you make the page your page. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. It can become yours. Is that exciting? Now, I'm not going to dive in and actually edit the sales page because you guys have kind of seen how that works. It's not that difficult of a process. You just go page by page now and actually just drag and drop and make it look exactly the way you want it. Now I'm going to go to the order form. That's the third page here in this process. And I'm going to show you this one because in the past, order forms were really, really difficult. We always had tech guys who'd come in and they would set up an order form, and then like I'd want to move something. I'd move an image and I tell them to move it, and then they would do it and they would just completely break the form and stop working, or just all sorts of issues. And so I want to show you how simple it is to do an order form. So I click on a template I like. Same way before, it shows me the visitors, the contacts, how many sales, what our conversion rates are, all in this one dashboard here, which is really cool. And now I'm going to come down and actually go and again, I can set up split tests on my order forms if I want, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to dive in this order form and I'm going to start editing it. Now, a couple of things is if you don't have a shopping cart right now, you can use, ClickFunnels has its own internal shopping cart. So you can just use it and it just works. But I know some of you guys, you currently work with companies like Infusionsoft or Ontraport, right? So if you are using Infusionsoft or Ontraport, one of the biggest headaches I have with them is that their order forms don't look like this, right? This order form looks amazing. Their order forms are pretty bad. And order forms, what I found is like the biggest way to decrease conversions is have bad order forms. It's crazy. What's cool about this is that if you're using Infusionsoft, we integrate with them. So all you do is you plug in your API keys and boom, it'll pull everything into this amazing looking form, and you can design it any way you want. You can throw your logos on like I just did. I can drag and drop things around and it's not gonna break it no matter how hard I try. I can even put the button on top, which makes no sense, but I can do that and it wouldn't screw things up. Okay, like that's how powerful these order forms are. You plug in your Infusionsoft or your Ontraport stuff, and that fast you can design amazing order forms. Okay, or like I said, if you don't have a shopping cart yet, it doesn't matter because ClickFunnels has one completely built in, so you can use it out of the box. Now I can go and I can change the design of this order form if I want. So instead of having it the way it looked before, I'm just going to tweak it a little bit. Let's say I want to add a video that tells somebody why they should buy my product or how they should fill out their order form or something like that. I can add a video, and then I can just drag and drop the order form over here to the side. There's the button. There's the credit card form. There's the products they're selecting from. Like move the Visa and MasterCard. But that quick, you see I can just drag and drop and make my order form all by myself. No tech guys. No one there to screw it up. Nothing can break. It's just, it works. I can even drag these guarantees around. You can add countdown clocks on here if you want. You can add progress bars. Like all the things you've done on the other pages, you can do just as easily here on the order form and really make this order form match your look, your style, your brand. And that is, again, this is one of the many reasons why I love ClickFunnels is just how simple it is to make amazing looking order forms. If you do your order forms right, you guys, you can increase your conversions more than almost anything else. Okay, check this out. I'm going to add a progress bar and boom, now I got a progress bar. Like isn't that amazing? Like how long did that take me? A minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes? Like in the past, that would have taken me probably a week with my tech team. And they probably would have broken 1 or 2 things, okay? But there it is, it's done, it's finished, all right? So there is an amazing looking high converting order form that I did all by myself just by dragging and dropping, okay? You guys getting this? There it is. Now you can preview and see what it looks like live online. All right, cool. So now let's come back in and let's work on the next step here, which are the upsell pages, okay? Now in the past, if you want to do like a one-click upsell, typically that was not like a simple, easy process. I remember when I first started using Infusionsoft a few years back, I tried to get someone to do a one-click upsell, and it cost $2,500 for them to custom program a one-click upsell. Is that crazy? $2,500. In ClickFunnels, it just works. You click on the template you want, you click on the button, you tell it you want to bill them this price, and the one-click upsell just magically works like it should. Okay. Then here is the thank you pages. Thank you page is the same process. Pick the thank you page. Here I can put the download links for whatever they purchased. I can tell them, that we just shipped out the product and whatever it is, but this is the page they land on last, where I kind of thank them for ordering. And there you go, you guys. I built my entire sales funnel with you guys live here in 5 or 6, maybe 10 minutes. Like, isn't that crazy? We've got our squeeze page, we've got our core offer, we've got our order form, we've got our upsell, we've got our thank you page. We have everything we mapped out on the whiteboard done here in a very short period of time. Is that crazy? I don't know how, this was not possible a year ago. It was not possible at all the entire first 10 years of me doing this business, but now it's possible for you. Okay, and like I said before, we've got over 10,000 entrepreneurs just like you now who've taken control back of their businesses. They can do this themselves. They no longer have to have tech guys for every single thing they want to do. They can log in and just make things amazing. Now, as you can probably tell, I use ClickFunnels for everything. For example, this is my high-end, high-ticket coaching funnel. This funnel averages over $70,000 per week, and guess what? I do the whole thing in ClickFunnels. Look how easy it is. I drag and drop and I move things around and it just works. Okay, there you go. There's my high ticket funnel. This is my webinar funnel. Okay, I built this entire thing in ClickFunnels by myself and it's so simple and so easy. If you have a webinar, use these webinar funnels. They look amazing. They convert higher than anything I've ever done and they will just work for you all by yourself. This is my book funnel. Recently, I launched my book. It became an Amazon and a USA Today best-selling book. We sold over 30,000 copies. And guess how I created this amazing page? You'll never guess. You're right. Okay, I did the whole thing inside of ClickFunnels. Okay, everything is just elements. I put a headline right here, and then I added another headline, and then I added a video, and then over here, this little cool order form, that's just a ClickFunnels element. You click one button, and that entire order form is magically inside of your page. So if you want your page to look like mine, it's not that hard. Okay, and the whole thing, again, was built in ClickFunnels. You guys see how easy that was? I didn't need any tech guys. People are like, Russell, who designed your site? I did. Okay, and it's amazing. Now this right here is a membership site. A lot of people say, Russell, can you build membership sites inside ClickFunnels? And the answer is yes, you can. And it's very simple and very easy. This is a membership site we have for my $25,000 coaching program. And this is where they get all the content that they just purchased, okay? So the first step when I create any membership site is figuring out what are the modules. So module 1, I have the blueprint. Module 2, the secret formula. Module 3, funnel hacking. You can kind of see all the modules here, right? So typically when you make a membership site, first step is making the module. So I click right here, add new lesson sections, and each lesson section is a module. So think about your business. What's your business? Weight loss? So if it is, module number 1 is how to get a six-pack. Module number 2 is how to eat healthy. Module number 3 is whatever, and you go from there. Okay, so right here, as you can see, are all of the different lessons inside of this module. So I have module number 6, Inception Secrets. Now, lesson 1 is Inception Secrets. Lesson 2 is Front-End Scripts. Lesson number 3, Perfect Webinar. So you can kind of see all the lessons that go inside that module, right? So all I do to add those lessons, I come right here to add new lesson. I click on the big blue button, and it pops up and it says, okay, what lesson section? So I pick what section it's going to go in. I type in the name of the lesson. I'm not going to type one in right now because, obviously, because this is just kind of a demo. But I would type in, let's say, module number of the blueprint. Lesson 1 is how to sketch out your funnel. Right? Then I pick a page template. So I have video templates and different types of templates, and then I can set up a drip delay. Now the way drip delay works is let's say module number 1 I want them to get immediately, but module number 2 I want it to unlock after they've been a member for 7 days or after they've been a member for 14 days. Let's say you have a free trial, right? So they give them this up front for free, but then 14 days later after they paid, then unlock this module right here. Okay, so it's so simple and easy to do that. So now you got the modules. Inside the modules you have all the lessons. Now all you like to do is go to the actual lesson pages and add the content. So I click on Open Editor, it pops open, and then just like the other ClickFunnels editor, I just log in here and I just add videos. I can add my resources, my PDFs, everything I need, and that quick, you guys, I can create my very own membership site. Isn't that amazing? That fast, you guys, I was able to create an entire membership site. How long would that have taken you before ClickFunnels? Is it a week? Is it a month? Is it 6 months? I literally built this membership site, you guys, in a night. I was sitting in bed next to my wife. I had the idea for it. I had links to all my content that I'd done in the past. And I sat down and I structured a membership site. And by the time I woke up in the morning, it was done. Okay, I came in the office. I told my team, I said, hey guys, it's done. When did you do it? I said, last night. How did you do that? And I'm like, it's ClickFunnels. I can do anything and I can do it so fast. And you guys, that is really the power of everything we're talking about here inside of ClickFunnels.